Hello everyone, this time is the review of LBX Lucifer. LBX Lucifer made by the fictional company Kamiya, which is the enemy big boss baddie company in the storyline. It's a night frame and it's used by the I think it's a son. No, it's not. I think it might be a nephew of the head of the Kamiya Corporation, Kamiya Kosuke. So yeah, it was one of the big bad guy, but he's not the final bad guy. Yep, very nice box art. There's a bit of show and tell on the box. It is weapon, his special mode, the Seraphic mode. That's it basically. That's Kamiya Kosuke. Yep, with an eye patch for no good reason. Yeah, he's got a weird eye on his left eye, but yeah, there's no reason whatsoever. Yep, that's basically it. Here is a picture of Lucifer unpainted, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. And it has pretty good sticker sheets as well. From what I could see, if you apply all the sticker sheet, Lucifer will look complete with almost all. I think 99.9% of all the color would be covered with the stickers. And the user assembly instruction. Yep, here's a better shot of Kamiya Kosuke here. Yep, still have no idea why his right eye is covered. And here's it, it is. Bit of a comic book, which doesn't make sense. It makes sense, it's just a storyline doesn't make sense. And yep, standard affair, full color assembly instruction. And you still got the dice. And here is Lucifer. Yep, he looks pretty nice. It's a very nice color scheme and he looks good. And I have painted him. Yeah, he looks absolutely perfect. He looks holy and pretty powerful. Well, Lucifer is supposed to be a fallen angel as well, so maybe that's why I did it to him this way. Yes, I have actually built him according to the look of the fallen or the corrupt Lucifer, which actually happened in the storyline. And I think I did a pretty good job here. If I could put, if I'm good at Photoshop, I will now put a picture of it. And here is what it looks like with my handiwork basically. It looks alright, I guess. The biggest problem is the burning effect and the melting effect. It just doesn't work out as great as on the show. Well, because it's glowing on the show, and it's quite difficult to do that. But yeah, let's talk about Lucifer as a model kit in general first. With the night frame, he has reasonable articulation. Unfortunately, in the first generation of LBX, the joints aren't perfectly done. Fitment issue is better for some reason. I heard recently that sometimes fitment issue is actually showing up on the later version as well. But yeah, on Lucifer it's perfectly fine. I have problem with my LBX Emperor, which was effectively the second or the third model that was released on the line. So I can sort of see why the model has problem. And by Lucifer, which is number 14 or 15, 14, just check. They seem to resolve the issue more or less, so things fit very, very well. But yeah, articulation is there, but are limited. The elbow is still 90, and in this case, the design of Lucifer means that it's actually less than 90, because this armor is just too big. So it's just blocking the articulation all the time, no matter how much you pull. As I mentioned before, there's a little bit of extra gift on all of those joints, so that you can actually pull them out and extend the articulation a little bit. In Lucifer case, there's hardly any, even when you pull it out. And if you don't pull it out, that's all you get. The head is still good. The head is still double ball joint. Look everywhere. The leg is actually slightly better than some kit. Ignore this side. But yeah, with this lifting up, his leg can go up and down pretty well. It still swivel a little bit on underneath, thanks to the ball and cup being quite well made. They give you plenty of room, so that you can actually rotate it quite a bit with no problem whatsoever. The knee, once again, is there, and you can pull the underside a little bit to extend nothing. Yeah, that's basically it. I have to modify the joint to actually make it easier to paint. So I have glued a bit of the part on up here, so that the knee actually can actually extend. But even by design, it cannot extend to begin with. So there's only a little bit of give underneath, and there is nothing. Yeah, there is no. Even if there's no knee joint, it's basically for balancing issue. Oh, and the ankle can't actually go forward a lot at all because the leg armor is hitting against the rest of the leg, rest of the feet. So it can't go forward. It can go backward a bit, which is yeah, it's reasonable. Yeah, rotate is on the ball joint, so it's swivel around as well. But yeah. Oh, forgot about that. The wings. The wings is pretty good. It's jointed in here, so you can go up and down, and it's jointed in the center on this clear piece, so the whole wing can swivel, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't create the wings floating in mid-air effect very well. It's just too obvious, those two arms there. If you have seen the hyperfunction version of Lucifer, that is done much better. They use some clear part, and they link it from here to this little bit of the clear part, so that it looks much more like the wing is actually floating in mid-air. In here, it's just too obvious. But yeah, Lucifer comes with a sword and shield. The shield is pretty nice. The shield is done in 2 pieces, 1 black piece and 1 gold piece. The gold is the gold is painted on, so it will start off with a bit of orangey color. But yeah, this is one whole piece going on top of the black piece, and with all of those holes, it creates an effect of multiple pieces. All of the purple are just stickers, and it's pretty good stickers. You can hardly tell that they're stickers. Pretty nice. Yeah, sometimes stickers are actually pretty good. The sword is in 3 pieces, 2 sides for the handle and 1 clear piece. By the way, the clear piece used to be the clear purple, like these 2 rods, and I just sprayed them over with clear red, and they work pretty well. You can hardly tell that they used to be clear purple at all. And the red turned out pretty well as well. By the way, there's a clear piece in there, but it's a bit too dark, you can't really see it. So yeah, just a little shot of the close-up. There you go. Oh, some metallic, some silver, and then some clear red on top of those to actually create those lines. Very easy to do. And so is the way I do it for the eyes and the back of the horns. So yeah, this is basically it for Lucifer. So this would be it, except since I'm here, let's talk about this. Here is the D-Cube stage. I can't remember the exact name of it, but yeah, it is the diorama stage that you can buy from Bandai for something like 700 yen, 400, 500 yen, or something like that. All you get is a piece of paper, glossy, pretty substantial cardboard that you don't even have to stick together. You just clip it together with this plastic piece, and you can choose whatever design you want in here. And also comes with it, and probably more importantly, is a stand. So it's pretty nice stand. It's pretty similar to the to some of the stand that comes with some of the LBX. it has a, come on, not sure if you can see it. Maybe I'll just focus it to you. Yep. It's not actually on ratchet, it's on separate linkage points, so if you can pull it apart, if I can. Yep, there you go. You can see that there are some teeth there and there are some fins here. So you just choose whatever angle you want and then push it back together and you get the angle. And same on here. So it's not greatly poseable, but it does the job. And you would be thinking that it's quite short. So what could you actually do? Can it just support the kit? The answer is, you know what? That's a little bit annoying. Yes and no is the answer. This stand is actually a little bit too short if you want to do aerial poses. As you can see, it's only about 2 centimeters off the ground. So it will be more like that he is hovering all the time. As you can see, he will be hovering in midair. Yeah, it's surprisingly good. It's quite small, so it's not very obstructive when it comes to posing your kit. So that's one major advantage about this over things like the action stand that goes with Gundam. They're ridiculously big in many cases. They take up a lot of space on your shelf, while this one literally is about the same size as your LBX, so it wouldn't take off a lot of space on your shelf. But yeah, this is basically it. Would I recommend Lucifer? There are several things that's really good about Lucifer. Its coloring is almost perfect right out of the box with stickers. So if you don't mind about stickers, he's absolutely perfect. Oh, there's not a lot of empty space at all on this kit. Everything is pretty well close up. As you can see, in general, almost nothing is hollow. The only thing is a shield, which a lot of people expect shield to be hollow anyway, and the bottom of the feet. And they are bothered to actually give you some detail on it anyway, so it's literally part of the feature of the kit. But yeah, there is no empty gap in the hand. There's no empty gap on the sword. There's everything is covered on all of the horns. Even this bit on the back of the horn, I think that is actually deliberate. I think it's part of the design of Lucifer itself. So yeah, he looks actually really good out of the shelf. Just out of the box, I mean. So yeah, would I recommend him? Yes, I definitely would recommend him as one of your first LBX purchase. So this is basically it. Join me next time for another review.